In the towns that line Italy's famous Amalfi Coast, there's one thing that grows in abundance: lemons. And in today's episode, I'm sharing a culinary delight that makes use of the region's most famous ingredient. In Italy, when life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you make limoncello. Stay tuned as I show you how to make this delicious aperitif that is the essence of the Italian coast. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how a simple mixture of lemon peels, vodka, water, and sugar is transformed into this magical elixir called limoncello. But first, a few fun facts about limoncello. It has its roots in the southern Italian region of Campania, and legend has it that it was invented by 16th century monks in Sorrento as a medicinal tonic. But the monks didn't include spirits in their version. Over time, the recipe for limoncello evolved to include spirits and simple syrup, and it sure doesn't taste like medicine. In the early 20th century, limoncello started to gain popularity outside of Campania. Eventually, this delicious concoction spread throughout Italy and then on to the rest of the world. I had my first taste of limoncello on a trip to Florence, Italy 20 years ago, and was captivated by its intense lemony flavor. After that, it seemed to be everywhere in Italy, in markets as well as trattorias and cafes. You would think that limoncello would be puckery and acidic, but since you only use the aromatic peels along with simple syrup, the taste is smooth, sweet, and citrusy with a delightful lemony aroma. And of course, the vodka gives it a boozy kick. To make limoncello, you only need 4 ingredients: lemons, vodka, sugar, and water. That's it. Oh wait, I forgot, there's a 5th ingredient: patience, or as they say in Italy, pazienza. It's considered a virtue after all. The process of making limoncello is divided into 2 parts. For the first part, you need 12 organic lemons and a 1.75 liter bottle of vodka. You don't need to use a super fancy or expensive vodka. A mid-price brand works just fine. The tools and supplies you'll need are a clean 2-gallon wide-mouth jar and a zester or peeler. I've linked all the supplies in the description box below the video. Start by washing and drying the lemons. Next, peel the lemons, carefully avoiding the white pith underneath the lemon skin. Place the lemon peels in the jar and add the bottle of vodka. Seal up the jar and add a piece of masking tape to the top with the date on it. Then place the jar of limoncello in a cool, dark spot like a pantry or closet. This is where the patience part comes in. Allow 4 weeks for the lemon peels to infuse the vodka, and it will turn a beautiful golden hue. Remember, the longer the lemon peels have time to infuse the vodka, the tastier your limoncello will be. Here are the tools you'll need for this part: a large saucepan, a small fine mesh strainer, a second wide-mouth jar, a funnel, bottles with stoppers, and labels. More on that later. Next, you're going to make simple syrup using water and sugar. This part is simple. It is called simple syrup after all. Just add 5 cups of water and 3 cups of sugar to a large saucepan and bring to a low boil over medium-high heat. Once the water boils, take the mixture off the heat and let the sugar dissolve into the water. Allow the mixture to cool for about an hour and then you're ready for the next step. Remove the infused vodka from its temporary location. Using a fine mesh strainer placed over the second wide-mouth jar, strain the lemon peels from the vodka mixture. The strainer ensures a nice, smooth vodka mix. Next, add the cooled simple syrup to the infused vodka using the fine mesh strainer. Of course, you don't want to serve the finished limoncello straight from the jar like it's moonshine. You want to bottle it up in something pretty. This recipe makes about 4 standard-size wine bottles, with a little left over for a smaller bottle. You can use recycled clear glass wine bottles and add beautiful glass stoppers, or you can use flip-top glass bottles. I've linked to the stoppers and the glass bottles in the description box below the video. Using a funnel, carefully pour the limoncello mixture into the bottles, leaving about 1 inch at the top of each bottle. Add the stopper and wipe down the bottles with a paper towel before affixing the label. And about those labels, I've designed my own limoncello label, but you can find many customized limoncello label designs online, and I've linked to a few favorites in the description box. After you're finished labeling the bottles comes another patience part. You'll need to refrigerate the bottles for 1 week. And after a week, the limoncello is ready to drink. The best part about making homemade limoncello, besides drinking it, is that it makes a lovely gift. I've also designed a very special limoncello recipe brochure that you can order and print out at home. The brochure features 6 of my favorite limoncello cocktails, plus the limoncello recipe and a favorite dessert. I've linked how to order the brochure in the description box. I place the brochure in the gift bag along with the bottle of limoncello, tie it up with ribbon, and it's ready for gifting. The last part is how to serve limoncello. It's traditionally served very cold as an after-dinner drink in small cordial glasses. Limoncello is also served as a welcoming aperitif for guests, and it sets a festive tone for an Italian lunch or dinner party. And head over to the Home Styling Works website to find out what I do with the leftover lemons from your limoncello. Limoncello is meant to be shared. It's the taste of the Italian coast that you can make at home. And that's it, or as they say in Italian, tutti finito. Thanks so much for watching, and please like this video and subscribe to the Home Styling Works channel. And visit my website, homestylingworks.com, for more ideas on how to make your everyday more beautiful.